Hello everyone, my name is Blendi LAMİ and I am a lecturer of international relations at the European University of Tirana in Albania. First of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity to participate in this prestigious conference. Today I'm gonna make a short presentation of my paper called Greek Veto, an analysis of Albania's integration process amidst populist trends in the European Union. First, let me give you some context regarding the article, the topic of the article. In the context of European Union, the veto power of a member refers to its ability to block certain decision or initiative proposed by the EU. And what has happened, Greece has put a veto on Albania using the Article 49 of the Treaty on European Union. Greece vetoed Albania progress due to the issue of the elected mayor of Imara called Freddy. Imara is a region in south of Albania with a Greek minority. According to Greece, the essence of this case is Beleri's oath to the municipality council, and regarding Greeks, this is a political administrative decision. On the other side, according to Albania, all this has to do with the independence of the judiciary. And we become witnesses of a state clash which has degraded into a battle of personal egos between two prime ministers. On one side, the Greek Prime Minister Mitsotakis scores a victory among the Greek electorate as he defends Beleri and challenges his Albanian counterpart, but at the same time conditioning Albania on the path to integration process. The Greek Prime Minister starts a kind of duel with doses of threats and superiorities as he says that Athens will not support the integration of Albania until this case is solved. On the other hand, the Albanian Prime Minister Edi Rama unfolds his own opportunism in the form of a cocktail where the ingredients are stubbornness and nationalism. He continues this duel with some ridiculous tones as he says that if Greece blocks Albania, will be prouder. So this kind of opportunism used by both politicians makes the situation very complex. But I'm just using this this veto power on Albania, not to show that how Greeks are or how Albanians are, but just to explain that this kind of episodes are like a fuel for populist sentiments and populist leaders in the European Union, and of course they will delay the process of integration of Albania. That's what I'm gonna try to explain in my presentation. Now I'm going into this, let's say, second session of my paper, and I explain what is the well-known concept of expansion fatigue, as in the context of European Union refers to a perceived reluctance among some member states and the EU institution regarding the enlargement. But this concept of enlargement fatigue does not mean the EU has completely abandoned the idea of further enlargement. Instead, it reflects a more cautious and measured approach with the EU carefully evaluating each country's readiness and potential implications. Then I'll, within the literature review, this second section, I'll explain also this securitization theory, which helps understanding and shed light into this phenomena. Securitization is the process of transformation by state actors of subjects from ordinary political issues to basic security issues. For certain topics like expansion fatigue, extraordinary tools are used in the name of security. So the strongest security discourse in the EU has been the argument that Europe should avoid a return of the past. So it needs to integrate itself with other members also, like Albania. For Europe, integration in general is often considered as a lifeboat. On the other hand, in recent years, the fear that the spread of populism could fragment Europe has increased. And the rise of populism, mostly right-leaning, is the most important European political development of 21st century. And the result is the end of a center-left, center-right duopoly that has dominated European politics since the end of World War II. This approach offers the opposite argument of the above. Integration is seen as a threat. Today's populists are mobilizing against integration. So, I'll go then into explaining also the EU's decision-making landscape, as the use of veto is fueled by populist sentiments and the expansion fatigue, and all this create a delicate balance between maintaining unity and accommodating diverse interests of member states. The challenge lies in addressing legitimate concerns of both existing and aspiring members while navigating the broader political landscape shaped by populist forces. Striking this balance is crucial for the EU to sustain its commitment to enlargement, uphold democratic value, address the evolving political landscape in a way that benefits the entire Union. Regarding the third section, methodological framework, I'll mention that this research employs a case study methodology to delve into the intricate dynamics surrounding the Greek veto. The research methodology is anchored into the securitization theory, as I mentioned before, but I just want to emphasize here that it provides a conceptual framework to understand the complexities underlying the Greek veto. Regarding data, I've used a mixed methods approach. Firstly, an extensive analysis of materials, discourses, and declarations from both Albanian and Greek governments are included, and this involves official statements, policy documents, and public speeches. All this provides insights into the motivation behind the Greek veto. I have also conducted semi-structured interview with 10 experts in foreign policy, and these interviews offered a qualitative dimension to the study, providing expert perspectives on the geopolitical implications underlying these motivations. And then I'll go into the fourth section, which are the findings of my research. I have delved into the concept of expansion fatigue, and I can say that the EU evaluates each country's readiness, considering the challenges and concerns of the existing members. Then I'll go to the second main findings, which has to do with veto power, populism, and the complex EU decision-making landscape, and I can emphasize here that striking a balance between maintaining unity and addressing the legitimate concerns of both existing and aspiring members is crucial to EU to navigate its decision-making process successfully. Then another finding is the securitization and populism impact on EU integration, and I can say here that populist leaders responsive to anti-expansion sentiments may use the veto to cater to nationalist agendas, complicating the delicate balance required to maintain unity and accommodate diverse member state interests. Then I'll go to another finding, the momentum. The current momentum should be exploited and has a potential impact on Albania's integration. Currently, there are existing opportunities for advancing the integration process. Sorry. And this research not only contributes to academic discussions, but also provides actionable insights for policymakers and stakeholders involved in the EU enlargement process. All this data, all these findings are used by me for the fifth section, which is discussion, where I give a radiography of European populism, revealing the complex relationship between EU enlargement policy and popular sentiments varying across member states. Then I explain the EU, which experiences different political phases, with periods of positive momentum towards enlargement. Then I explain how, in the context of Greek veto on Albania's integration, securitization theory provides us with a robust analytical framework. Then I analyze the fact that as we are looking ahead to an upcoming European Parliament election, the study emphasizes the potential sidelining of enlargement on EU agenda, and I can say that the findings presented shed light on the intricate dynamics surrounding EU enlargement. I'm going now to the last section, which are recommendation and conclusion. And I can say that European populism reveals a complex relationship between EU enlargement policy and populist sentiments. EU has experienced shifts in political momentum towards enlargement, influenced by factors like stability, security, economic benefits, regional cooperation, and geopolitical consideration. And also, I can mention that this article emphasizes the risks for squandering the current momentum for Albania's integration, especially with the upcoming election for European Parliament. In conclusion, I can say that navigating the complex dynamic of EU enlargement in the face of populism and the expansion fatigue requires a multifaceted and adaptive approach. The recommendations outlined emphasize the importance of proactive engagement, transparent communication, regional cooperation, and flexibility in policy implementation. By addressing concerns and fostering a sense of collective responsibility, the EU can maintain its commitment to enlargement while effectively navigating the challenges posed by populist sentiments and expansion fatigue. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening and your attention. Have a good day.